The 48 Laws of Power is a classic book by Robert Greene that outlines strategies and tactics for gaining power and exerting influence over others. Each of the 48 laws represents a different approach to power, and when used effectively, they can help individuals achieve the goals and aspirations. Law 1. Never outshine the master. This law advises individuals to avoid attracting too much attention or fame, as it may threaten the status of their superiors. An example is Ivanka Trump. Despite being a powerful businesswoman in her own right, she ensures that her actions and accomplishments are always in line with her father's goals and agenda. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Greene cautions against blindly trusting friends who may betray your trust or use your secrets against you. Julius Caesar, despite being surrounded by trusted friends and people he considered family, he was ultimately assassinated by his own confidants who felt he had become too powerful. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. This law advocates for individuals concealing their intentions and motives, as it can prevent others from countering their moves. Steve Jobs was notoriously secretive about upcoming product launches and kept his competitors guessing until the last minute. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. According to Greene, advocating for individuals to say less than necessary is about being mysterious and retaining power over others. An example is J.D. Salinger, an author who became infamous for being reclusive and avoiding public appearances and interviews. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. This law revolves around the importance of having a good reputation. Look at Oprah Winfrey. She carefully manages her public image and is very mindful of how her actions may be perceived by others. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. This law advises individuals to be bold and daring, and to do whatever it takes to grab the spotlight. A famous example of someone who embodies this principle is Kanye West. He is known for his outspoken nature and his willingness to take risks and be controversial. To some extent, it always works in his favor. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take credit. This law is all about delegation and taking credit for the work of others. It requires cunning and skill to pull off, but those who can master it often rise to great heights of power. Steve Jobs was known for his ability to delegate work to others and then take credit for their ideas. He famously didn't give credit to Apple's industrial design team for creating the iconic iPod and iPhone designs, instead positioning himself as the face of the company. Law 8. Make other people come to you, use bait if necessary. This law is about positioning yourself as the one in control by making others come to you. It can be achieved by offering something they need or want, or by creating an aura of exclusivity around yourself. Jay-Z famously created a culture around his clothing brand Rocawear, making it seem desirable and exclusive to gain a following. He also employed bait tactics by releasing limited edition clothing and Luomo Vogue covers to generate buzz and make people come to him. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. This law is about avoiding useless arguments and proving yourself through your actions. Words can be cheap, but actions speak louder than anything else. This law is famously used by Mahatma Gandhi when won India's independence from British rule through peaceful civil disobedience and taking action instead of arguing and fighting. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. This law is about avoiding negative people who will bring you down and sabotage your success. Warren Buffett famously surrounds himself with positive, successful people who inspire him to greater heights of success. He avoids those who are negative or have a victim mentality, knowing they will only drag him down. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. This law is about creating a situation where others rely on you for their success, making them more loyal and indebted to you. Media mogul, Rupert Murdoch has built an empire based on keeping key politicians and media figures dependent on his powerful, influential media outlets. This ensures that they remain loyal to him and his interests. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. As you can notice, the 48 Laws of Power is a timeless guidebook for anyone who seeks to achieve power and influence in both personal and professional settings. This video, we will explore the laws from Law 12 onwards, each with a typical example of a famous person. Law 12 states that the strategic use of honesty and generosity can disarm your victim and turn them into an ally. Selective honesty can be an effective tool to gain trust, while generosity can create a sense of indebtedness. One famous example of this law in action is Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was a popular actress in the early to mid-20th century. She was known for her charm and charisma on and off screen, but behind closed doors, she was ruthless in her pursuit of power. One way she used selective honesty was by being open about her struggles as a child and her rise to fame. By sharing her own vulnerabilities, she made others feel more comfortable around her and gained their trust. Crawford also used generosity to her advantage. She would give lavish gifts to those she wanted to impress or manipulate. For example, she once gave a Cadillac to a young actress whom she saw as a potential rival, to disarm any competition and make her feel indebted to her. This video is a 4-part. Please check the channel for the continuation. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.